I'm here to show you what the best practices are to change your life and to become more successful in everything you do.
This is episode 30, What You Eat. Take Dominion. Buddy, rare friend, how you doing? So, this is a series that I'm doing. It's a short series, 4 videos, all short videos, and it's all about taking dominion over yourself. So you can then be able to be in a place where you can take dominion over your environment. So this is episode 2 in the series, and this is on what goes in your mouth. The last one was about what comes out of your mouth. This one was what goes in your mouth. So one of the things that I've learned about taking dominion over this body is that what goes in my mouth is not as important of what comes out of my mouth as what I say, but it's critically important to how I am physically. And so one of the things that I started doing by taking dominion was starting to watch what I eat and getting rid of, first thing I did was get rid of sugar. I didn't have any sugar for a long time. I still don't have sugar very often at all. And it's very important that I did that. For me also, I got rid of dairy because dairy was causing some issues. Now, I don't always get rid of dairy. Sometimes I will have something, a pizza or something, or a piece of cheese or something like that. I find that older cheese doesn't affect me. So sometimes if I'm going to have cheese, I'll buy myself like an old cheddar and enjoy that instead of the cheaper stuff that, really does affect my body, right? So, but that's all about controlling what goes in your body. Like, you are what you eat is what they say, and you are, right? And so I have chosen specifically to have a low carb diet. Now, it's a low carb diet. It's not a no carb diet. I will have carbs from time to time. I just choose, and I also do what they call intermittent fasting. So I finish eating around 7 o'clock in the evening, and I don't eat again until 11 o'clock the next day. So that's my fasting window that I go for. And that gives me an opportunity for my body to go into what they call ketosis, which is burning the fat in my body instead of burning carbs that I'm consuming or protein that I'm consuming. I'm a big guy. Still a big guy, a lot less big than I was because, you can see my shirt is really, really loose on me. So, but I've lost a lot of weight, but I still have lots to go. And, and it's happening. I guarantee probably within less than 6 months or 6 months, I will be much thinner. I mean, I'll be probably normal weight, whatever normal is supposed to be, but that's because I'm controlling what's going in. I'm controlling it. And so, for me, that's how I'm doing that kind of stuff, and I'm watching what it is. And just as far as taking dominion, it's not okay when you teach your body that you're in control of what you're eating and when you're eating and how you're eating and how much you're eating. It has no choice but to yield when you take control. You literally have to take control of this thing. You tell it to shut up. You're doing what you're doing, and don't complain. I'll give you an example. Before this Sunday when I preached and I talked about taking dominion, I wanted to make sure that I had a valid, current example of me doing that. So at the beginning of the week, I sat down, I closed my eyes, I relaxed for a little bit. I went to a place with God, just quiet. And then afterwards, when I came out, I said, okay, body, shut up and listen. We are fasting. We are fasting. I'm going out for a dinner with a buddy of mine on Saturday. So this is Monday we're talking. We're not eating till that dinner we go out. I don't want to get any complaints about being hungry. I don't want to be any complaints about physically sore or tired. I want full energy for my life. I don't want to be weak or tired or anything like that. None of it. You're going to do what I tell you to do. You do that. You understand? And my blood pressure is going to be normal because I'm dealing with some high blood pressure. My blood pressure is going to be normal, and I'm dealing with some diabetes. My blood sugar is going to be normal, and I don't want any complaints about it. You just do it. Now, it was an experiment for me to do that. I'm learning that I have control over this body. Now, there's a lot of processes that take place that are not under our control, but could be. But we don't want them to be, because I'm not going to control my heart rate like normally, because it pumps when it pumps. And I'm not going to try to control that, because you can't be conscious of all those things. There's a lot of stuff that your body does, but you can give it commands to do what you want it to do. And it'll do it by itself by the commands you give it. And I truly and 100% believe that. So I fasted the whole week up until Saturday evening. My body never once asked for food. I never once got hungry, never had a craving. All I was having was decaf coffee and water. That's it. And so never once had a craving, never once gave me a hunger feeling or nothing like that. My blood pressure, for the first time in years, was exactly what it was supposed to be. My blood sugar was exactly what it was supposed to be. The whole time. I tested it every single day. I tested my blood pressure. I tested my glucose. I tested those every single day. And all of them were exactly in the normal range the whole time. So that blew me away. That was a revelation for me. I literally am in control of this thing. I am the captain. This is a ship. I gave it orders. It did what I said to do. I've already been telling it that you're losing weight. You're losing the weight, but I'm also telling it that you're not getting rid of the muscle, and I'm building more muscle. So even during the fasting time, I was still doing my workouts. I was still doing my thing. I was working full time. So I didn't take anything off. And I had energy the whole time. No problem whatsoever. My mind was clear. I felt fantastic. I know for a fact that I'm going to be doing this on a regular basis. I don't know if it's going to be the whole week. It may be, but I think maybe at least 3 days a week, I'll probably be fasting. So what goes in your mouth is critical for taking dominion. And you can control what goes in your mouth. It's up to you. The part of taking dominion is, and this is the hard part, because people don't want to do this for whatever reason, is you have to take responsibility. You can't have an excuse like, well, somebody bought it and brought it in the house, so it was there, so what am I supposed to do? So I ate it. No, that's not a good enough answer. You're responsible for you. They're responsible for them. If they brought it in, they want to eat it, let them eat it. You don't have to eat it. You don't have to eat it. If people are like, oh, well, you're fasting, so you can't have fellowship with us because we're eating and so you go out anyways. You have a cup of coffee and some water, and you sit there and you fellowship while they're eating. So what? No big deal. You do that. You can do that. They may think you're weird, but then afterwards they're going to respect you anyways for your commitment. So don't worry about it. So take dominion over what goes in your mouth and what comes out of your mouth. I'm going to be a lot smaller. I'm already smaller, but I'm going to be a lot smaller. I'm going to be very fit and healthy. Praise God. That's a wonderful thing. Okay. Again, I love you very much. Hope to see you soon. Hope you're enjoying these short ones, because my algorithm's telling me that people like short videos more than long videos. Now, I have some comments of people who were saying they prefer longer ones. Maybe I'll get back to longer ones once my numbers grow a little. But for now, tell your friends to watch, subscribe, like, maybe comment. All right. Love you very much. Bye-bye.